Virgo, this is Jess with your May mid-month 2018 general reading. I hope you guys are having an enjoyable day so far. So Virgo, it looks like some of you are planning, or preparing, I should say. You've been preparing for your daughter to graduate. It could be daughter or son, but child to graduate. And some of you, particularly Virgo women, maybe trying to assess the cost of, graduation, the next phase of your child's life. It looks like some of you may not be getting any help from the dad, the other parent. They may just be able to be a listening ear or give some form of terms of endearment, like "I'm so proud of you," that sort of thing, but not helping with the financial aspect of the next stage for this child is what it looks like. Even though some of you may have tried to approach the person, it's been hard pressed to get their attention. And also I see some of you could be waiting on money from a particular person, waiting to hear back from a particular person regarding employment of some kind. You yourself may have just recently graduated, or you're in the planning stages of going back to school in some sort, but you're trying to get the gist of the financial aspect of, like, how can I make this all work? Because you do have other obligations, and you may be wanting to ask someone to help in some form of fashion. Now, whoever this is, I feel that they have just as much of an obligation, whatever, toward this responsibility for what you have. But I feel like it'll be difficult. That's your challenge, is to either, one, get up the courage and the nerve, or have that discussion with another regarding either financial participation of some type of actual participating in something. Someone may be preoccupied with other things. They may seem to not be interested in what you have going on. But I must say, for some of you, the challenge will be to actually even start the conversation. So someone just may not even be aware that you have plans, or you need them to get involved. So keep that in mind, because that is a challenge for you guys for the remainder of the month, to initiate some form of involvement from another person, okay? To make that first move, to make a suggestion, to have that talk, that sort of thing. I do see that some of you will be skipping work today, or at some point in May. There's going to be like not working, probably to skip out and to kind of connect in another way. So with another person, for another opportunity. But I do see like not working. I do see for you guys, you're wanting a new beginning, but your new beginning is going to kind of take a process. Okay, it's like a step-by-step process. You may want to just jump into it. For some of you, not most of you. Most of you understand this process, and you're going to do the necessary steps. And that's why you're probably going to pull all the way back to some extent. A lot of it has to do with your financial aspect. This will be a big money month for you guys. Again, evaluating where you are versus where you want to be. That is the huge dilemma on your mind. Not choosing to move forward in a particular area, possibly not working with someone or not working for someone, is what it looks like. And wanting to really charge out ahead on your own to some extent, either elevate as far as what you're doing now, take your career to the next level, or start a business of your own, or you evaluate how can you evolve your own business. So you will be looking at your finances, and you will be assessing, and some of you may have to pay out, is what it looks like. You'll get a letter in the mail asking, hopefully you're not going to be audited, because it's what this looks like. For some of you, you may be getting a letter saying that they're looking into your finances. They are auditing you. You need to provide more information. If there's a trip that you're trying to go on, there's going to be a lot of questions. I just get someone is constantly badgering you, not necessarily badgering you, but questioning you. It may come off as badgering about a new beginning that you have in mind, okay? You have this new beginning in mind. I'm trying to see what exactly is being looked at. One that's going to build you financially, okay? And it may be something that you do all on your own. It's not like a collective. And someone may feel like they're being left behind. because I feel some of you Virgos have yet to really convey to another person what your next moves are, but they see you making moves, but there's not, again, this talk. That's the challenge. You're not talking to the person, and the person is carrying a lot of burden, you know. I get like you're not necessarily, you're delaying pulling the trigger on something, and the person is delaying releasing whatever burdens they have, and so you both can kind of be free. There's an element of needing to be free here, is what it looks like. Now, I do see that there's going to be a lot of movement this month. You guys will be very busy. A lot of people involved in your spread and a lot of messages coming through that you have got to adhere to certain actions. Again, it will be in the realm of finance. So auditing, looking at your bank statements if you're applying for something. If you're investing, there's going to be some sort of either payout for some of you the last week of May, or they'll be, again, having to address some issues. So you have to straighten some things out before you can completely move forward in a situation. You'll get constant messages throughout this month. Constant. You have to do this. You have to come here. You have to be here. So you'll be very busy. You'll be in and out, because I do see like a lot of actions having to be taken, a lot of messages coming through to you. And I see that the last week of May, you will either make a decision, or someone may make a decision. You'll get some information, and you're going to have to run to this thing, whatever this is. And for all of you, it'll be different. Whatever this thing is that you guys are dead focused on, starting anew or taking it to the next level, it'll have something to do with that. The last week of May, there will be either a decision that you've been waiting on involving money, or, some form of investment return, or you'll get a message. It'll be a decision, or you'll hear something about it. Whatever it is, it will call for you to have to act. And it may be physical. So once you get this news, it's like you have to contact someone, whomever is that person. It could be your tax person. It could be your banker. It could be, I get finance a lot. So it could be somewhere in the realm of finance. It could be your realtor. Something that is going to bring you some type of physical, tangible asset. Whoever this licensed person is, you'll be going to that professional, addressing a matter. If you're not physically going to them, then the messages will be coming to them, and they'll be relaying the message to you the last week of May. And I do see, again, either you receiving what you've been waiting for, or you'll have to pay out what's expected of you. So for those of you who knows that that's pretty much what you have going on, it seems like it'll be culminating the last week of May, for those of you who are aware. Others of you, it looks like it'll kind of come out of the blue. A decision is made, some form of a judgment will be made. You may not like the final decision. You may not be ready to make a decision. If it's coming down by someone else, you may not necessarily like the decision. But there's time to make a decision, and someone may be leaving. Okay. So this could be at work. This could be anywhere in your life. You may hear that someone made a decision to either go back home or do some form of a move. You Virgo men, you yourself may be thinking of moving. I don't see it 100% move right now. There may be a decision that's made about it, but you haven't pulled the trigger yet. And I do see 3 women is going to be involved significant and 3 women and a man will be significant for the remainder of this month. I say 3 women, but Virgo ladies, this counts you. So for the Virgo ladies, it'll be 2 women. And for Virgo men, it'll be 3 women. Okay. Now this could be one woman, with all different types of energies. If that's the case, she may have been very practical in the past. She may be someone that's a money person. She may have, recently graduated. Now there's this understanding of like, where do we go to the next level? You may need to help her financially get to her next level. And I do see having to address something, but this person almost looks different to me. This could be an attorney. This could be a financial professional. So there's a lot of people going on in your spread for the remainder of May. But again, your spread looks to be very financial focused, very next step focused. It's not something brand new. It's whatever you've been working on, and it's just going to the next step. Some of you may be sacrificing your job. It's literally saying, I'm not going to work here. Or you may hear that a male isn't working at your job, is what it looks like, to pursue the next stage of this thing. And the challenge, again, for those of you, is to take your time. I feel like there's some rushing involved. And it's not like Virgo to rush, but you guys, either you're not the ones rushing and you're being rushed, or everyone around you's rushing, like they're so busy to have so much going on. And you're kind of taking a step back, slowing it down to try to evaluate what's going on around you, because there will be a lot of people and a lot of things required of you for this month. And that will be the challenge for you to perhaps get people to slow down with you. Okay, so you won't be able to slow people down around you. You can only control yourself, as they say. And the challenge will also be for you to release some form of, like, don't take on so much. If you taking steps back, that'll help you to really slow things down, to not be so reactive to everything around you. I don't necessarily see you guys being reactive. But that's for those of you who may get, like, in your mind. I see you in your mind a lot. So that could be a bit problematic. So if you can kind of let go of the things that you cannot change or you can't do anything about in the current moment, that'll help you a lot easier. So that's what I have for you guys for the remainder of May. I hope this has been helpful for you. If you would like to share with us how it has been, please do so in the comment section below. You know we'd love to hear from you. If you would like something personal with me, I can be reached in the beginning and end to this video. And if you're new to this channel, welcome and subscribe, because I will be back very soon with another one. Take care, Virgo.